learn. So that's about it, and I wish many youth from Kohima can avail this opportunity, come and learn, and from our side we give assurance that we'll give the best jobs available in the market. If they come and learn, our job is to give them the placement. That we will do. So that is one part, and we have a smart lab there also, where we'll have internet connectivity and it's a TV there. So that be for digital interface. So there we are planning because there are a lot of jobs abroad also. So we are going to sign a MOU with a Japanese company where we will be teaching Japanese language. And they have to first learn the Japanese language for about 7-8 months, minimum 6 months. And there are jobs like caregivers, maintenance, hospitality sector. The salary is amazing. They will also have to invest, but that investment they will recover within a few months. So that also we have planned. We start with Japanese, and we are also focusing on German. So that is coming up. That will come up slowly. And some trainings like for banking, bank PO, probationary officers, we will also focus on that. So very practical related trainings will happen here. And I'm very excited, and I request all of you to support this initiative and help a lot of youths from Kohima to be employed.
And Uncle David Kiria gives competitions to young entrepreneurs like us. Even at this age, he is opening up in collaboration with entrepreneurs like Dr. Yan Muri, these cool ventures. So we also feel inspired to be in their presence because they always motivate and inspire us and challenge us, and not just sit idle but always keep moving every day. As you all know, Dr. Yan Muri, when we were in school and college, he's also one of the pioneers of starting our own social media, those days called darling.com, and that is how we got to know each other also, long time back. So from the start, he's also been a pioneer in software and IT industry. For me, I have around now 17 years in the IT industry. I started working outside, mostly in IT companies in Pune, and also I have worked in e-governance. So I have stepped my feet both in the private industry as well as in the government, having worked with e-governance from 2012, making things in NPSC and all those things online. When Digital India initially started, we were part of it, and also very fortunate to have been a consultant to Kohima Smart City also, and we implemented some digital initiatives. So besides that, I would also like to stress upon the importance of digital education at this day and age. It's very, very relevant, because after I left the government sector and I started my own businesses, right now I'm running a BPO, it's called a Lead Generation Center. Our client is also IBM again, from US. They are paying, we have 65 employees, and what we do is we do market research, survey, and also a little bit of data science involved. Because we collect data of all the companies in UK, US, Canada, and try to segregate the data between what are the IT companies in US and UK, where they have employees from 500 to 2,000, example. Maybe their revenue is from $100 million to $200 million, or $10 million to $50 million. And we classify all these different companies in US and Canada, and then our boys and girls, they call it up. It's like a call center, but we base on data, and then we generate leads. Leads are potential customers for IBM. So they have different softwares, like to manage the HR, to manage their accounting, to manage their finances. Nowadays, it's all run on software. So these people in US, they have developed these softwares. Our boys and girls in Kohima, they're contacting them and generating this, doing the market research for companies like IBM and getting paid in US dollars. So that we have now, thanks to IT, we don't have to be physically present in US or Malaysia or Japan or Korea. We can be sitting in Kohima and earning dollars.
The proprietor, the chairman, was executive, and also the staff, students of this center who set up this reputed institution in the heart of the capital city. And this kind of center will go a long way for the computer education of the students in the near future. It is very interesting to have this kind of computer center in this 21st century. As we know, we live in the digital world, and this is the digital age for the youths of today. Our homes and also offices establishment also invaded by digital skills and also computer in this age. And this kind of computer center will be the storehouse of knowledge for the computer education in this 21st century. As we know, during the 18th century, when the Industrial Revolution was started, the necessity of computer education was felt by the people in England, that is European countries. They felt the necessity of having this digital computer. It was firstly felt during the Industrial Revolution, that is during the first half of the 19th century. After that, during the Second World War and after the Second World War, the digital computer was said to have felt necessity to rebuild the countries for the needs of these economies, or to boost the economies of the world. And as we know, this computer was first invented by Charles Babbage during the 17th century AD. The continuous process of this development started. Electrical, digital knowledge was started.
Wonderful time to have this small opening program today. And Pastor Otto has prayed for us, invoking the blessings of Almighty God. And looking at him, I was thinking that he was a missionary in China for a very long time. And these days, when I look at China, a lot of problems are going on in China. They have, economy has crashed in China. China was the richest country in the whole world, even richer than America. The foreign exchange reserves are running into thousands and thousands of billions. If I talk about billions, how many zeros are there, I don't know, but that is their economy. That has crashed. And why? Because they don't have God on their side. They are very much against God. And even when Pastor was there, whenever they go to preach, the Chinese, the spies will be there, sitting, listening, and if he says something wrong, they'll put him in jail. And that was the situation, and the situation is still continuing now. So, coming back, thank you, Pastor, for praying for this institution.
Okay. Pinnacle Skills is not a new institute in Nagaland. We have been in Nagaland for the last 12 years, and we have been doing a lot of skill development activities in various sectors, like it can be hospitality, IT, construction, beauty and wellness. In various sectors we have given a lot of training. We have trained about 13,000 youths, given a lot of jobs, employment to all of them. So our main focus is on employment. Training though anyone can give, but training should lead to generation of income and improving the livelihood. So that is our main focus. And this center, like we discussed in the inauguration program also, the world and the country is going at a digital, we are entering a digital era now. Starting from our UPI, everything digital payments, even the human resources, the country is looking at we need workforce which is digitally equipped. We need the skills. India has a huge young population. In fact, we have the demographic dividend advantage, where we have the youngest workforce in the world. China had that advantage. They made very good use of it. They became a manufacturing powerhouse. So India is going to have that advantage now, demographic dividend. But how are we going to utilize this advantage? Number one, our youth have to be skilled. If this huge workforce is not skilled, then they will not be productive. So government of India, even the state government, they are putting a lot of effort in skill development. Nagaland also has a huge youth population. We have to skill them and put them in the workforce. Coming back to this institute, is called Pinnacle Digital Plus. This institute will focus, this center will focus on digital skills, and we have tied up with IBM, which is a global leader in IT and software. So all the courses will be certified by them, and after the end of the course, they will get a certificate from IBM. They will also get a IBM badge, which they can keep in their wallets. And wherever they go in the country, outside the country, they can show that badge. IBM is they have a presence in over 150 countries. It's a huge advantage for them. And the curriculum is designed by them. We will start, for the start, we will be focusing on data science, data analysts. There's a huge requirement in the market for data analysts now. Salary is very good. So that it's a 6-month program. We will focus on that, and artificial intelligence. We will also focus on artificial intelligence. Now Chat GPT and all those things are there, all AI. So these 2 courses will focus, and of course we have this PGD CA, which is a very common and popular course in Nagaland. That also will provide here, but that is the only traditional course. Rest will be all high-tech skills will be offering. And in the coming months, we'll be focusing on cyber security, cloud computing, and then Internet of Things. So these are some of the things which we will be offering in collaboration with IBM. And this kind of centers will come up in other parts of the state also. Dimapur, where our main operations is, there also will set up this kind of Pinnacle Skills, Pinnacle Digital Plus centers, and slowly throughout the state. So this is our vision for digital literacy in the state.
Which going students, timing for the courses?
Yes, there will be flexibility. We'll be forming small batches. So some can be in the morning, some can be in the evening for college people also. And we are also planning to work with colleges, set up IBM labs in colleges, so that while doing their regular courses, it can be BA, BSc, BCom, whatever, they can also side part, they can get the skills from this kind of courses. So we will set up the IBM lab in the colleges, and they can also slowly, so by the time they graduate, they have the IBM certificate with them. So today the higher education director came, so we are also discussing with them. And the thing is, after the training, be it a college graduate or be it whoever gets trained here, we want to give them jobs, employment. So that is our main focus. So yes, there is a flexibility, and it is a hybrid model also. Inside the classroom also there will be training. When they go home, they will get a login ID password. They can learn online also. So they can download in their phone, they can learn in their phone, they can learn in the classroom. So it's a hybrid model. Offering, I think, the lowest fees in the country. For data science, data analyst, it is 15,000 rupees. Because we also have a lot of expenditures because of our tie-up with IBM and all. So, and setting up infrastructure and all those things. But the same kind of course, if you go online, it is 3-4 times higher online course. But we are offering hybrid model in the classroom and online also. That is why we are already offering a lot of discount. But if the government wants to come in and all of subsidy, then we can reduce the fees even more. Yeah.